Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 5th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.26. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has seen natural fluctuations, achieving a gain of 0.32%. This results in an average return of 0.04% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund lies in the upper part of a wide and weak rising trend in the short term. This generally presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout at the upper trend line, which is $597.29, will initially indicate a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 6.74% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 6.32% to positive 7.51%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 4.78%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from negative 11.48% to positive 9.75% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $524.97 and $650.86. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline, Evaluation of SPDR S&P 500 ETF downgraded after the last trading session. The price of the SPDR S&P 500 ETF decreased by nearly 0.5% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 5th of June, 2025, dropping from $595.93 to $593.05. During this trading session, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 1.36%, ranging from a low of $591.09 to a high of $599.15. Throughout this period, the price has shown volatility, with a gain of 1.73% observed over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume surged on the last day by 35 million shares, albeit with declining prices. This could signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 92 million shares changed hands for approximately $54.47 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $613.23, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price stands at 3.29%, or $20.18, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF, or SPY, is currently at an interesting juncture, as the S&P 500 hovers near record levels, though it faces some hurdles. As of today, the index is slightly down, reflecting a careful market environment despite hopes for a rebound. Analysts maintain an optimistic outlook regarding potential catalysts, including an upgrade for Dollar Tree to an overweight rating by JP Morgan, despite concerns about tariffs. This upgrade could improve market sentiment towards consumer discretionary stocks and, in turn, positively affect SPY's performance. Additionally, equity markets around the globe are reaching all-time highs, leading analysts to recommend caution. Wall Street's mixed reactions to economic indicators add complexity to the situation, particularly highlighted today by initial jobless claims exceeding expectations. It is noteworthy that the S&P 500 may soon see changes, with AppLovin and Robinhood likely to be added to the index, which could positively influence SPY in the medium term. The S&P's ability to break through its current downtrend line is crucial, with a target set at 6,150 for an all-time high. Investors are also monitoring broader economic signals, including rising treasury yields that may affect growth forecasts. The sentiment shifts observed today, coupled with positive news from tech giants like Amazon, suggest that while volatility persists, there may be opportunities for gains in SPY as market conditions change. The following signals have been identified for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Currently, there are mixed signals in the ETF today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, June 3, 2025, and so far, it has decreased by approximately 0.51%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is presently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF should be monitored more closely. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the ETF. Furthermore, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there will be support from the lines at $592.14 and $569.55. A breakdown below any of these levels will generate sell signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 30 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 26 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 19 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 8 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level, from accumulated volume at $548.62 and $505.28. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level. If this is broken, the ETF may fall to the next support level. In this case, the SPDR S&P 500 finds support just below today's level at $548.62. If this support is broken, the next levels from accumulated volume will be at $505.28 and $504.38. Generally, the ETF tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. Over the last day, the ETF moved $8.06 between its high and low, which represents 1.36%. For the last week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 1%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $594.23. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $548.62. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our suggested stop loss is established at $574.53, reflecting a decline of 3.12%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very minimal daily fluctuations, presenting a low level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is the SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? The SPDR S&P 500 holds several positive signals, but we still do not find these to be sufficient for it to be considered a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate, while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a buy to a hold or accumulate candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 6th of June, we expect the SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open higher by $1.38, starting trading at $594.43. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.